Hi guys, Daggers the Miner, Viking Exploration. Something a little bit different today. I'm just out on a walk, but I'm actually on an old tram line, and the tram line was the service line that was for the ventilation tunnels they dug for the Blaenau Ffestiniog mainline tunnel. So we've got about another mile and a half to go, and then we'll actually reach the old site of the vent shaft and the engine room and all that sort of stuff. In the meantime though, there are a couple of slate mines along the way which we'll see. Mostly today I'm going to be doing drone footage and pictures, but I will say the odd bit here and there. So I'll catch you in a bit. See you soon. And the fighter jets are out today as well. I've seen two already. I saw a C-16 transport plane the other day, and I think it's either a Messerschmitt or a Spitfire has been knocking about as well in between the jets. So whether it's coming from the same air base or not, I'm not sure, but I'll try and get shots of them. I got shots this morning, but they're a bit far away. I can hear them in the distance again over the back of the mountain over there. I don't think they're around this area at the moment. Anyway, enjoy the view. It's quite tasty around here. So there you go, is the first of the spoil heaps just here, and there's one just there. And as we go a bit further around, you'll actually see an incline and some more workings above us. Yeah, there we go. So there's the incline and the workings going up there. I have been up. There's a couple of levels you can go into. They don't go very far, most of them just like one chamber. Basically what they were doing here is they were trying to find the slate vein that was mined at Carmarthen and Oakley. They thought it extended onto this side of the mountain. It does, but the slate's very poor quality, and that's why this is not really a successful mine. But I'm going to get the drone out and I'll fly the drone up so you can see what's going on up there. See you in a minute too. So the mountain in the distance there is the back side of Carmarthen, and to the right of that peak at the top there is Oakley. It's on the left hand side of that. So we're heading now around the back side of the mountain I was coming up before. You see there's a bit of a building there, and I do believe that that was something to do with the ventilation shaft that we're eventually going to go and look at, which is over just on the other side of this hill here. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit, and I might go and look at that building afterwards when we finish down here. Just in the distance there, that's the actual site we're heading for. You can see the big spoil heaps, and the building in the background, I believe, was part of the engine house. So we'll go and have a look at that. Remains of an old building here. Could have been a little bit of a barracks or something like that, or sort of like a site manager's office. Unknown really now, because you can't really tell what it was. All it's got now is just a couple of walls left, that's all. They can't even tell there's a fireplace in it, so. But we're getting closer. That's where we're heading. We've got another little building here, just dug out in its own little hollow. It's quite a small building, so this could have been a way station. So as the trucks were coming up here, perhaps they were being weighed. But again, I'm just theorising there, because there's nothing much left of the building and no evidence here of a way station or anything like that. So that's all I'm theorising. Could be wrong. Could have been a toilet or an explosive store or something like that. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, we're here now. So this is the remains of the site where they dug the air shaft, and just there in front of us, that roundish thing with the cage on it, that is the air shaft, which I'm hoping we can climb up to and have a look down it. And I believe the building over there in the background was an engine house used for hauling stuff up and down the shaft. Anyway, we'll get closer and have a good look, and I'll get my drone up and have a good fly around. Okay, see you in a minute. Well, the last time I came here, this wasn't like this. This had a big stone wall coming up about 8 or 9 foot tall, but now they've put this lower wall on it with this ring around it and all that lot, and lo and behold, when you look just down inside there, it's actually blocked now, about 10 foot down. So unless they deliberately capped it or something, but I'm pretty certain it was open last time I came, because when a train went through, you could see the blast of dirty air come out, you know, the diesel fumes and stuff like that. So I've no idea why they closed it, because the tunnel's still there, the tunnel is still active. But of course, with modern diesels, they don't cause as much of a problem as the old steam trains did when they were pumping loads of steam and soot into the tunnels, which would get quite choking for the passengers. But the diesels go through now, and they pass through pretty quick, don't create as much much of the pollution. That's a shame, but nice to see they've put a cap on it like this to preserve it and stop people falling down, of course. I spotted this before, and at first I thought, oh, it must have been like a machine bed or something, but I just realised what it is. It's actually a concrete cap, and it was for an access shaft and tunnel. And if you look just here, there's the archway of the tunnel just below us here. So there must be a little entryway here that drops you into the side of the tunnel there. Must have been for the men to get on and off, or bring the rubbish out or something like that. No idea though, unless it was just like an vent, a flue vent or something. I can't see why it would be that. Interesting though. That's about it from me. It was just a short walk today, just mostly for my own entertainment than anything else. But I've been here before and it's something I wanted to come back and see. On last view of the shaft there, which is now blocked. And then there's a quick look round the rest of the site there, like that. Anyway, you've been listening to me, Daggers the Miner, Viking Exploration. And I'll see you all again soon. Have a nice day. Bye.